There's people that are better than you at your specialty.
Right.
And at least on paper, Alex Periera is one of the best kickboxers of all time. I still think Izzy is technically a better striker because Izzy is just he's so clever and sophisticated, and he doesn't have the kind of power that Periera has. But Periera is very technically good too. He just has a different thing that he relies on. He just has that nuclear option, and he relies on that a lot, and it paid off. And it paid off with him against Izzy twice. And one time he won by a decision, which if I go back and watch that kickboxing fight, I do not agree with that decision. In the second fight with kickboxing, it was a kind of shady situation because Izzy was winning and Izzy had him fucked up and gave him a standing 8 count, which they can do in kickboxing. And they allowed him to recover, and then he went back and he knocked out Izzy. And then this one, down 3-1, going into the 5th, and he puts it on him.
Yeah, that was some Usman shit.
Listen, man, it was more dramatic, honestly. Now I shouldn't say that because the Usman thing was last minute. Leon lands that perfect head kick. It was one shot. This was, like, is he gonna get him? Is he gonna? Oh my God, Izzy's hurt. He's hurt. And for Periera, I mean, that was what a Cinderella story. I mean, that guy came from kickboxing. Was the only 2-division he was holding 2-division champion simultaneously. So he was the 185-pound champion and the 205-pound champion simultaneously, and was knocking people into another dimension in kickboxing. You watch his highlight reel, it's fucking sensational.
He's putting together a pretty sweet highlight reel in the UFC.
Oh my God, he's a monster. He really is a monster. He's so big for the weight class, which really wears you out, that weight cut. That's a big weight cut. And with wrestling, he's going to have issues because he's not a grappler. That's not his forte. And he's getting better at grappling, but that was when Izzy takes you down and Izzy controls you on the ground, and Izzy's that's not his forte either. I wondered, like, is someone going to shoot? Someone going to try to take it to the ground? But to see Izzy do it, to see Periera do it first, he did it at the end of the second, and then to see Izzy do it to him and control him and beat him up, I was like, wow. I mean, he had his back. He was pummeling him.
Yep, the hooks.
Yeah, man. It was a wild fight. And for sure they're going to fight again. I mean, I hope so.
Right.
I don't know if they go straight to it, but the thing is, like, Periera, like, his wrestling is going to be an issue. Like, he's got to really figure out a way to but that was an issue with Izzy, too, early in Izzy's career. And he had to figure out how to tighten that up, and he did.